for change after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. That's reeled in. It's Stowers. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Duff. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Still looking, on the move. Finding open areas. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the slot.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Pulls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the...
Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Quickly to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have him staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Back open in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the pressure. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Smith. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kansas State trying to convert this 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
With the catch, it's Sparks. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Second down coming up. These corners going to give them some space. Using his legs to buy some time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to pass. Under fire. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Intercepted to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Wildcats! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The give to the tailback. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question.
He's looking deep. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Jordan. Fires to the right. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're adding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with others.
I mean, I don't know how I don't...
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. There he goes. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Lost a throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Texas A&M looking to convert on fourth here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Aggie! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. A remarkable grab just keeps filling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is the day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunter. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. That makes the catch. At the 40, there he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Williams. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it downfield. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Kansas State quick to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Jordan. And as he throws, intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And they can't make the connection going for a big play on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to throw it again. Here comes the heat. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look,
and the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Offense going to be challenged to protect on third down after that last sack. Spins away from the defense. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Skips away from pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got away. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Turning it on. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. The give out of the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late. Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Touchdown, Aggie. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
Gets it out fast. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got his man on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands. And the ball is knocked free. Grabbed by the kicking team. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
The DBs will back off a bit. Firing to the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. And the Sooners will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Moore to the air. Oh, they're after him. Runs through a tackle. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And then he has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule, but that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Off play action on first down. Buying some time as he moves left. Running to Green. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Sooners! Here comes the two-point try.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down.
And that one is picked up in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's run pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Trying to bull his way in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The offense cashing it in on that drive. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Oklahoma 12, Kansas City 0.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Rushes on him, trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. To throw, it's Underwood. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Moore will throw. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Sneaks into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Defense playing a bail technique. Looking down the middle. Finds his man open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Sooners.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Moore to the air. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. He's at the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick, and not only do they try it, they get it.
Myers on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Going to try to get it himself. Got a first down. Finds a little space. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Under fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That
breaks into the open. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Big fella moving. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Here's the pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Fires on the run. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Pressure coming. Moves around to clear up the vision. Lets it fly. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
No good. And that keeps the score. Oklahoma 42, Kansas State 13.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore will throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The short hands, it's Smith. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get him. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown Sooners. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Going right to work up top. Lofts one high indeed. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Setting up the screen. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Moore to the air. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
They're going to try to climb out of this hole going for the onside kick. Not much drives worth it. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back gets to give. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Moore will throw. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. One more snap coming before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Pocket breaking down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him.
Going for it all. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, if you were wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period, think again. They waste no time taking a shot on their opening drive early on. They've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Moore to the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
He's got it inside the 30. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll leave it with him. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Moore will throw. That's caught. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
That keeps the score. Kansas State, 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble is out. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
To the air, it's Underwood. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here's a heat. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here comes the heat. Steps away. Firing to the right, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the first down line, but will they go for it on fourth down?
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Kansas State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Looking for the two-point try. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
on fourth down. They're taking to the air. Got it in the middle. It's dealt. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sure hands. It's Smith. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Got a man. It's Edwards. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Moore to the air. Unloads to the right. Nobody around as he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Buying some time. On the move at the 30. Oh, he got loose. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Underwood. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to.
Throws toward the end zone. Complete to the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his 25. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Moore will throw. Rushes on him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll sneak it. Got the 1st down and still on his feet.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Trying to get it to the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. In your own territory, fourth down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Defense looks as if it's coming. He'll keep it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of it.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. With the catch, it's Smith. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Ohio State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the 2nd half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. He uncorks one deep. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the...